So go ahead and come into a knee pile position with the left leg on top. Knee pile, both knees are pretty much stacked on top of one another, and both sit bones need to be able to press down into the floor. If this doesn't work for you, then you can always do half knee pile by bringing bottom leg out straight. So come into your variation of knee pile, activate the feet, turn the legs on, and then slowly begin to deepen your breath. Close your eyes and just allow the breath to lengthen and move through body. Inhale, bring arms out to the side, come into eagle. Right arm on top of left. Make the cross with the arms, either back of hands together or palm of hands together. Inhale, lift elbows up and forward. Exhale, draw shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, spread the breath through the mid-back. Feel the breath balloon into space between shoulder blades. Exhale, relax the neck, move the forehead towards biceps. And send the breath from upper back all the way down towards low back, hips. Inhale, unwind the arms and switch the cross of the legs. And this side might feel different, so if you need to bring bottom leg out straight on this side, do so. Activate the feet, press both sit bones down. Inhale through, down to low back. And our intent, we're focusing on hips and hamstrings, so that means let's draw our breath down into low belly, low back, towards our pelvic floor. So we're moving our breath and awareness down into the lower areas of the body. Inhale, bring arms out to the sides. Exhale, bring left arm on top of right. Make the cross with the arms, either back of hands together or palm of hands together. Inhale, lift elbows up and away. Exhale, draw shoulders down the back and let the head hang forward, forehead towards biceps. And just feel for where you're at now in body. What do you notice in body now? Inhale, lengthen the breath out and just get a sense of the energy that's moving through your body at this point in time. The ease with which your breath is able to move through body. Each inhale, send breath down into low belly, low back, towards pelvic floor. Unwind the arms, unwind the legs. And then lay down on your mat and grab your block. We're going to start with an abdominal series. It's an abdominal flow. So combining a few different abdominals together. I'm going to go ahead and start in. If you want to watch the first one and then join in for the second round, you can. Grab your block. Put block between your inner legs, as close to pubic bone as you can. Inhale down into low back. Exhale, curl tailbone up, squeeze, roll, pull belly down to spine. Inhale, hands on the block, open legs out into frog. Flex the feet, knees come directly out from the hips. Exhale, curl tailbone up, push block into pubic bone into block, creating some resistance. Pull belly down, reach thigh bones away. Inhale, legs together, feet down, to come up into a half bridge. Exhale, curl tailbone up, lift hips up into a half bridge. Just really feel for the length. Reach knees away, soft inhale, open chest up towards face. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, feet up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Squeeze block, pull belly down to spine. Inhale, hands on block, open legs out into frog. Exhale, curl tailbone up, push block into pubic bone into block, pull belly down, reach thigh bones away. Inhale, come, bring feet together and down. Exhale, curl tailbone up, come up into your half bridge. Press down through the feet, soft inhale. Feel for the lengthening through front of hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, feet up. Exhale, curl tailbone up, squeeze block, pull belly down to spine. Inhale, open legs out into frog. Exhale, curl tailbone up, push block into pubic bone into block, reach thigh bones away, pull belly down. Inhale, legs together, feet down. Exhale, come up into your half bridge. Soft inhale. Exhale, lower down, and just feel the energy that's beginning to move through the hips as we move through each of these poses. Inhale, feet up. Exhale, curl tailbone up, squeeze block, pull belly down to spine. Inhale, hands on block, open legs out into frog. Exhale, curl tailbone up, push block into pubic bone into block, pull belly down, reach thigh bones away. Inhale, legs together, feet down. Exhale, lift up into half bridge. Soft inhale. And then exhale, press down through the feet and lift up into your full bridge. Lift hips up to ceiling. Stay relaxed through neck, shoulders, jaw. Inhale, open chest up towards your face as you reach knees away. Feel for the little bit of space at the very top of the hip where the thigh meets the pelvis. Press down through the feet, especially the inner edge of the foot, as you gently squeeze the block between legs. Turn on the inner leg line. And then exhale, lower down, curl upper back down, tailbone up, mid back down, curl tailbone up. Finally, low back and tailbone come down last. Remove the block and just take that feeling breath. Feel the energy that's moving through your body. Send breath and awareness down into the hips. And then roll over and come on up to standing. We're going to move through a standing pose series here today. So standing pose series, we'll do everything on one side and then switch and do everything on the other. So start with your left leg forward in a warrior 2 stance. Front heel is in line with back arch of the foot. Hips are squared to the side. Arms are relaxed down. Press down through the feet. Extended warrior variation. Bring left forearm onto the left thigh. Press the forearm down into the thigh to draw shoulder down the back. Right hand comes around the back to grab onto hip crease, waistband, or clothing. Exhale, let the neck go. You've created all this space by drawing your shoulder down the back to just let your head and neck go. Use the hold with your right hand to gently draw open the front of chest. Send breath down into low belly, low back. Exhale, press down through the outside edge of your right foot. Really feel that turn on the outer leg line all the way up to the hip. Extended warrior, bring left hand down to the inside of your left foot. This could be on the ground or on a block. Right arm to ceiling. Inhale, draw chest forward. Exhale, slide shoulder blades down the back and let the neck go. And even here in this deeper twist, feel for moving breath down into low belly, low back. Lengthen through both sides of the torso. And feel what's happening in the inner left hip right now. And bring your hand down, head to ankle prep. Walk your hands towards your back foot. Now this one can be a little confusing if you haven't done it before. Bring your right hand towards the back right foot, on the ground or on a block. Left hand is to the inside of the left thigh, in the meaty part of the thigh, not on the knee joint. Straighten the left arm and use that length to turn and curve your torso over towards your back foot and hand. Inhale, press down through the feet, reach sit bones back. Exhale, use the left hand to gently draw thigh bone away from hip, get space into the hip joint. And then really feel for moving the breath down into low belly, low back. Bring your hand down, walk your hands to the inside of the front foot and lift your back heel up. So your back toes are now curled under. You might need to heel toe your front foot to the outside of your mat. You want both hands to the inside of the front foot. We're going to start here in Maine Coon. So this has to be one of my favorites for hips and hamstrings. Press down through the front foot. So you feel the underside of the hip turn on and open up at the same time. You can stay here in this Maine Coon variation or work with me through flossing the hamstrings. So to floss the hamstrings, press front foot down into the floor. Inhale, lift hips up and back. The front leg does not straighten. Exhale, sink hips down and forward. Inhale, press hips up and back. Exhale, sink down and forward. Inhale, press hips up and back, press down through the front foot. Even lift the toes if that feels possible. Exhale, sink hips down and forward. Inhale, press hips up and back. Exhale, sink down and forward. Now just stay here and feel what you notice. Feel for what has maybe changed. Bring back knee down, come into nomad's pose. Straighten the front leg. Hip is over the back knee here, and you can have hands on either side of the front leg on the ground, or if you need a little bit more space through your hamstring, block under the thigh, hands on a block. Reach through the ball of the foot like you're trying to touch the ground with the ball of the foot. Spread the toes. Turn on upper thigh so you protect the hamstring as you slowly open it up. Inhale, send breath down into mid-back, low back. Bend the front leg and come up into standing splits. So hands are in front of the front foot on the ground or on a block. Press down through the front foot and lift your back leg up. And this is not about how high you can lift your back leg up. It's really about the space and length you can create through body. Reach through the back foot, the ball of the back foot. And feel the soft opening through the back of the standing leg. And bring your back leg down, back knee down. for easy twisting lunge. Left leg is still forward here. Legs are at right angles. Right hand comes to the outside edge of the mat. Left arm to ceiling. Inhale, press down through the front foot. That press through the front foot turns on the outer leg line all the way up to the hip, so you're feeling into the outer hip. Inhale, draw chest forward and open. Exhale, slide shoulders down the back and let the neck go. Bring hand down and come into pigeon with the left leg forward. Pigeon, the left foot goes towards the right side of the mat, left knee to the left side of the mat. Reach your back leg way back. Hips are up and squared. Sometimes that means your sit bone is up in the air. If you want some padding underneath that left sit bone, you can put some padding, a block or a blanket underneath. Use your hands to pull chest forward and down. You can be on your hands, on your forearms, or lay all the way down. Activate the left foot. Spread the toes on the left foot so you protect your knee here. And feel the breath move down into low back towards pelvic floor. And if this pigeon doesn't work for you, you can always do laying down back release pose, which is also known as figure 4, bringing left ankle over right thigh, hands through to grab back of right thigh, draw knee in towards chest. You're getting into the same area of the body there. Inhale, slowly walk hands up, torso up. Press back through down dog. Warrior 2, inhale, step the right leg forward. So we're on the other side now. We just did everything on the left side, now we'll move through the right. Press down through both feet. Extended warrior variation. Bring right forearm on the right thigh. Press forearm down into the thigh, draw shoulder down the back. Left hand comes around to grab onto hip crease, waistband, or clothing. Inhale, open through front of chest. Exhale, let the neck go. Lengthen tailbone down towards back heel as you press down through the outside edge of the left foot. And you can even use the forearm to traction thigh bone away from hip. Get more space into the hip joint. Bring right hand down to the inside of the right foot, on the ground or on a block. Left arm to the ceiling. Extended warrior. Inhale, draw chest forward and open. Exhale, slide shoulders down the back and let the neck go. And feel the breath expand through side ribs all the way down into low back. Bring hand down, come into head to ankle prep. Walk hands towards your back foot. Left hand is on the ground towards your back left foot. Right hand is to the inside of the right thigh. Straighten the right arm and curve your torso towards your back foot and hand. Press down through the feet. Inhale and reach sit bones back. Exhale, use the right hand to traction right thigh bone away from hip. Send breath down into mid back, low back. Bring your hands down, walk them to the front foot for Main Coon. Hands are to the inside. Curl back toes under, lift the back knee up. So again, you can stay here in Main Coon or go through hamstring flossing with me. Press down through the front foot. Inhale, lift hips up and back. Exhale, sink hips down and forward. Inhale, press hips up and back. Front leg stays bent to some degree. Exhale, sink hips down and forward. Inhale, press hips up and back. Exhale, sink down and forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down and forward, and just stay there for a moment and feel. Bring back knee down, straighten the front leg for nomad's pose. You can put a block underneath your leg or have your hands on the ground. Reach through the ball of the front foot, spread the toes. And if you have any hamstring issues or low back issues, you can always have a micro bend in the leg when we're working the back of the leg. It just protects the hamstring as you slowly open it up. Turn on upper thigh. Send breath down to low back, low belly. Bend the front leg. Come up into standing splits. Hands in front of the front foot. Inhale, lift back leg up. Relax the neck. Spread the toes. Reach through the ball of the left foot. And it's okay if you need to have a bent leg. What matters is that you feel for the soft opening through the standing leg as you reach through the left leg. Bring your back foot down, easy twisting lunge. Legs at right angles, hip over the back knee. Left hand to the outside edge of the mat, right arm to ceiling. Inhale, draw chest forward and open. Exhale, slide shoulders down the back and let your head and neck go. Press down through the front foot so you really feel the outer hip turn on. Send breath down into low belly, low back. Bring your hand down, come into pigeon. Your variation of pigeon. So if you need to roll over and do laying down back release, go ahead and do that. Reach out through the back leg. Activate the foot, the right foot. Inhale, use your hands to pull chest forward and down. You can lay down onto your hands, forearms, or all the way down. Inhale, send breath down into low back, towards pelvic floor. And just feel what's happening right now in the outer hip. Notice if there's a connection from the hip to low back, maybe even up to jaw, shoulders or neck. Relax into the neck. Let go into the jaw. Inhale, slowly walk hands up. You can move through down dog if you want, or just come down onto your knees into a sitting position. Come into any comfortable seated position and just take a moment to feel. You can have hands lightly resting on your knees. Draw shoulders down the back. Feel your spine long. Move breath down into low belly, low back, and just feel what you did here as you just take this seated moment in Shavasana. Bring hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me today for this move with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day and you feel a little bit more connected into body, a little bit more grounded as we moved through some hip and hamstring stuff.